positiveness of all our holiday clubs. Because we have a holiday club that's all the churches in Annan joining together, and you'd get maybe 100 to 150 kids at it. And everybody would have a brilliant week, but then nothing happened afterwards. We didn't see any kids going back into any of the churches. The team just kept talking and talking and talking about it and said, you know, it's okay to run a holiday club, but what else can we do? We started.
I mean, it got to the point we couldn't not do something. It was, we just had to. There was, you know, there was a need there, and we just had to try and give people something.
When you started out the first night, we just basically wanted to entertain people and give them something of God as a whole family. And we said from the very beginning, come and worship. Even if the worship didn't look like hymns and prayers and a Bible reading, but it was still worship. I think it's a privilege when you do have something that a moment that you can share. I think pastorally, we've been allowed in to people's lives. One family lost a member of their family, and we were able to be at the funeral, and that made a difference to them. People who we didn't have any contact with, and they weren't coming into any of our churches, we meet them in the shops, and they stop, and they'll tell you something about their lives. I think it's driven me back to God again and again and again, and it makes you realise all your neatly packaged answers have been unpackaged, and we've had to look at things again and think, why do we do that? Why do we do it on a Sunday morning? Should we do it on a Friday night?
Well, certainly we've been asked to do the likes of this. We've been asked to go and speak at various things, at conferences and such like, about Fridays in Faith. But also we plan to do a package of the different programmes, because obviously we've got now 4 years of programmes, which we hope we can put together. And so when we go and speak to various groups that are thinking about trying something, at least we can say, well, this is not to be copied, this is not necessarily the way to do it, it's a starting point that you can use to give you ideas. So that's one of the things we're going to be doing.